turn down the music just a little bit. Why, hello everyone, and welcome to another Wacky Saturday with myself. Ralphie is out, and we have Will with us today.
The kingdom has come, and so have I.
It's a nice day for a red wedding. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah. So we're gonna finally.
The roos is loose.
Yeah, we're finally getting out of the prologue.
How long have you been playing?
About 50 hours.
Good lord.
So I'm not max skill on
And I thought
everything.
MGS4 had a long prologue.
Yeah, no, it's like, it's ridiculously long, but it's hilariously, like, so that's one of the reasons why I chose not to, I couldn't play the game, I really want to play the game, and so I couldn't stream it, because it would have been, I don't know, it would have been a year before we got out of the prologue, and it just wasn't enough for me, so instead we're doing highlights of the game, of when I managed to get to that area, when I'm streaming, so... So mostly I've just been getting a little bit of side quests done here and there, just little stuff. It's mostly just fetch, so it's not like anything really interesting has gone on. There are some quests which I'm kind of glad that it would have been fun to stream, but I think it also, if you played the game, it would have been a lot more fun to, not know beforehand. And I will say that Henry failing some of his, social checks was absolutely fucking hilarious. So, in this place, the Nomad Camp, there was a lady that one of the Kumans down here was, sweet on, and I had a... Mutt, not right now. I had a mission to, interpret between them, even though I couldn't speak his language, and I couldn't speak their language. But we were absolutely wasted. So I kept failing my checks, and Henry's like, "You're not getting any younger, and your breath kind of smells like horse shit. So you should date my friend here."
God bless.
Jesus.
I know, and I'm just like, Jesus.
Absolute charmer.
Yeah. I'm like, Henry, what the actual fuck you doing here? But he did it like a mad lad. So
Good.
let's take a look at Henry. We have the common lawn sword, which I made, and Adamant's saber, which I took from someone's dead. This axe, the adorned axe, is actually a quest axe, which you can find and craft yourself. And the flanged mace is just a flanged mace. Brunswick poleaxe is something that you can create through quests.
If you had to make a new one, would that be a New Brunswick poleaxe?
It is a New Brunswick poleaxe. Actually, I did have to make it from scratch, so I wish I could change the name. So I have different sets of clothes now. This is my Tevan clothes. But this is my red wedding clothes because they said it was good enough. So I'm gonna go as a master huntsman. Basically, is the because that's what the tailor said. He's like, "You look fabulous. You can wear that." So I was like, "Heck yeah!" So, now here comes the fun part. We get to choose whether we want to go to the wedding with the blacksmith or the miller. So here's the difference between the miller and the blacksmith. The miller is, he's really fucking crazy. He had me, they were talking, and basically one of the things they let me know is they literally went to every shitter in the entire map and scraped all the saltpeter off of the shitters, and so
you do?
Yeah, like they do. So they have a barrel of saltpeter, and basically I was given a quest to find a mass grave for all the saltpeter to harvest, and yeah, so I had to
Awesome.
So I had to follow I had to help the gravedigger on his rounds, and I had to carry various corpses and do various things, and through his whole day on the wagon, and basically drop off a whole pile of bodies to his mass grave. And then I had to taste the dirt, as one does, to guarantee that it's as saltpeter. And so, yeah. I learned that saltpeter has a minty kind of cooling effect on your mouth when you taste it. But you have to take corpse dirt. So if it ever comes up, people, you know that
good for you.
Yes, it's a very healthy. Mind you, the gravekeeper is just looking on with disgust as I'm doing this. He's like, ugh, ugh. and Henry's like, it's not so bad.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's pretty awful. And then so next part of the Miller quest, I have to find a lady of the night to basically mark his target, which is one of these nobles, and all the bath ladies basically said, no, I'll rather go to hell. Another one says, no, I'll quit. I will not do that again. I will not. And they wouldn't tell me what he would do. They just said, I said, well, I'm sorry he did that to you. And they all kind of looked at each other and they replied, well, it's not what he did to us, but we had to do to him. And that's as much as information as I was given. But they all refused. And mind you, the money was a lot. It was enough to buy a small cottage or 2 cows.
Wow.
So I had to find this other lady, which is...
In this economy?
Yeah, in this economy. And so they refused. So then I found this lady called Anelon, who's kind of a stuck-up courtesan who's like... She's been everywhere and done everyone. And she's not a how dare you call her a harlot. She is high class. So, I got all these things for her. I got like a really good perfume. I had to steal a wedding dress or a dress there for her, and one other thing I don't remember. But now I've gotten to the point where I finished that side quest. I think I just have to go talk to one other person that's ready to go to the wedding type deal. So I have to
Chat wants to know if you've done your Kingdom Come deliveries.
I've done so many deliveries, it's not even funny. Like, I've delivered myself from all the sheep. So, all the sheep are safe.
Very good.
I will say, if you get a chance to play, talk to Ignatius the sheep, because it's some really great dialogue.
Talk to the sheep.
Yeah. He's not a great talker-backer, but what Henry says to him is fucking hilarious.
He's a good listener, then.
Yeah, he's a great... Well, he does respond. He goes, bah, bah,
okay.
bah, bah. Henry says some great jokes, like, gosh, yeah, it's definitely,
a great joke.
Yeah, it's great. I like it. It's wonderful. It's so memorable.
Yeah.
I was there for half of it, so,
half of it.
Yeah, for half of it.
Which half?
Somewhere in the middle. So. I guess we will ask chat, who do we want? We want the crazy miller, or do we want the stable blacksmith? Like,
crazy miller or blacksmith? Crazy or not crazy?
So, for the blacksmith, I had to forge a really good sword for him, which I'm kind of inclined because I'm something of a smith myself, as Henry keeps letting everyone know. Every time someone mentions smithing, he comes in, well, I'm something of a swordsmith myself.
God damn it.
It's great. Or we can go with the Insane Miller plan. I'm inclined for both, so we should put a poll out there. What do you think?
Yeah, I'll set that up for you. All right, people. Prepare for democracy. All right, polls up.
Democracy manifest.
Yes.
It's not goob. It's just you can just choose whatever you want. It's.
Oh, I think I forgot to turn that option off.
Okay, well, it's just one goob then, or whatever,
I think the default is 100.
I think it's 10.
Is it?
I think so. It always was for me.
Well, I forgot to turn it off, so oops. I guess this is Democracy Manifest.
Yes, American democracy.
Yeah.
Oh, it's 100? Oh, gosh. Sorry. It's like...
All right, well, then, just...
So what we'll do... is we'll just refund everyone. We'll see who wins, and we'll just refund it. How about that?
Fuck that. We ain't refunding shit.
Okay, well, sorry, people. You're not getting shit and refunded. So saith the will. Thy will be done.
So far, the Miller is the clear winner anyway.
All right, Miller it is, then.
Oh, Aloe says refund this. Sorry, Aloe. That doesn't meet the minimum size to be refunded.
Ooh, that hurts my fifis.
All right, Miller wins.
All right, we're going with the Miller. Go over to Charisma with... Okay, so I need to talk to her, which is... Where is she? I just saw her. She likes to hang out here.
Aloe just sent me a photo of a splayed hand and several eggplants.
Excellent. That's democracy.
The Lord be with
Alright, here she is.
Can we go to Samin now?
I see you're already dolled up. And you don't look bad at all.
Oh
Looking
my.
like that, you'll
Oh
be
my.
fending girls off with a stick.
I have a
Here.
stick. Why did
Here
I
we
get
go.
reputation
Hold on
lost?
a while. I'll get washed and dressed, then we can go.
Welcome, Miller.
What a
Who
bunch
are your
of bullshit.
companions?
Who do you think? More guests.
Crazo, my friend. So you've arrived. And you're bringing company?
Sir, allow me to introduce Miss Kvyetta from Kolin. She's an acquaintance of mine. That is, I knew her parents. They were burghers.
I was passing by,
I love
and Miller
burgers.
Crazel was kind enough to ask me to accompany him. I hope you don't mind.
Not at all.
Something of a burger
I
myself.
wouldn't turn away a visitor from so far away.
Lord Samin, why didn't you tell me you were expecting a lovely lady?
I'm just as surprised as you are. This is good wife Kvyetta.
Miss Kvyetta, from Colleen. It's an honor, Master Chamberlain.
Chamberlain,
And what
that's the
brings
target.
you here, Henry?
I'm escorting Miss Kvyetta here.
I asked Henry to chaperone Miss Kvyetta. She doesn't know anyone here, so I didn't want to leave her alone.
The services of your lad will not be required. I'll be happy to take care of Miss Kvyetta. Of course, only if she wants to.
It would be an honor, Master Chamberlain.
You
That
can leave,
means my
boy.
fingers
But
are
Master
free.
Chamberlain, you wouldn't just send Henry off, would you?
There's plenty of food and drink, and my door is always open for Henry.
I helped him with a few missions.
What about
There
Lord
you go.
von Berghoff? Has he arrived yet? I'd love to meet him. The Royal Chamberlain is certainly not interested in the likes of you, boy.
Ow.
He hasn't arrived yet, anyway.
I'm sure he'll come. You don't have to worry, sir.
I hope so. We can't hold off the ceremony until evening.
Oh, plenty of daylight left. At least you can get rid of those flea-ridden beggars by the gate in the meantime.
What? They're back? Tuma, didn't I tell you to chase them away?
It's
I
going to be
drove
my
them
job.
off, but they came back.
Close the gate so the guests don't see them. They must be gone by the time Lord von Berghoff arrives. Every last one, you hear?
Oh dear, oh dear. Why so angry, sir? You seem a little jumpy. Surely not because of Sir Otto.
Of course it's because of him. What if it all ends up in disgrace? What if he turns up at the gate and leaves? I know he's capable of that.
Is there anything I can do to help?
I get to
Thanks,
punch some
but
homeless
I
people.
can't ask that of you.
All right.
What kind of host would that make me?
If the boy offers voluntarily, you shouldn't turn him down. If he proves himself, perhaps we can introduce him to Lord von Berghoff as a reward. If that's what he wants. I promise I won't bring shame on you.
Hey, there's your in.
We'll
Just
see.
beat up some
I've
poor
got to make
people.
some arrangements with the cook, but come and see me later. In the meantime, you can introduce yourself to the bailiff's son, Svatopluk, over there. You're the same age, so I think you'll get along just fine.
See now, Henry? I'm sure he could point you out some pretty lasses.
There's plenty of other entertainment, too. Bailiff Thrush is holding a dice tournament.
Oh, hell yeah.
And Captain Gnarly a dueling contest.
Oh, hell
In
yeah.
short, a proper wedding. Eat and drink to your heart's content. Rejoice.
Nice.
It's a big day for Samin.
One more thing, sir.
What else? Did I forget something?
They're, weapons.
Yes, of course. Please leave your weapons with Tuma. You surely understand it's for security.
I am a weapon.
Give us something to eat.
Did I?
Okay, I'll be right back. I'm gonna get some more coffee and a bagel.
Yeah, let me stream this to Discord so you can get more up to date. Alright, let's look. So they did take all our weapons, which is fine. Oh, okay. Well, I guess I can't, let's look around.
Not long ago.
What can I tell you? Older's riding out all the time.
Oh, look, the shitter.
Something to eat, please. God will pay back double for your charity.
What could I do? Well, I can't use a crossbow on them, so that's out of the question. Hey, a drying rack. Better freshen up. Alright, let's talk to some people.
Something sweet. Anything you want.
You'll bring me.
That's the best you can do.
What's it gonna be? You call yourself Ben? Well, Grandma would do.
Wow, that sounds very pornographic.
Butterflies. Well, well. Look who's here. Good to see you, Henry. This is Vitek.
We know each other. Henry saved my pa's hide from the wolves.
I heard about that.
I'm a good man.
First the wolves and then the injured leg.
And that was just the beginning.
Aye, that's my pa, and his drinking. Well, I'm afraid he's not going to fare much better today. He was asking after you. Did you talk yet?
No? Why am I staring at him?
Not yet.
If you want to talk to him, you'd better hurry up. Knowing him, he'll be sloshed in no time.
Quiet, you two. Sakura. Now I don't know what he said to her. Christ. Look at her face.
Whose?
Look over there. That pretty girl and the sad sack trying to impress her.
Oh, the barb maiden that I've been betting all the time?
Do you know who she is?
Mishka. Her ma is old Samin's cook. That asshole Wojtek thinks he's going to win her over with some idiotic verse.
Actually, girls like poems. Well, unless you gabble like a barnyard gander while reciting them.
Which is me.
Gander, huh? Good one. Why don't you show Wojtek how it's done?
Well, I suppose
This can only go well.
Christ, there's an idea. Let's bet on who has a better chance with Mishka. Vulgar Wojtek or handsome Henry.
I'd like to see that. You're on.
My money's on Henry. 10 groschen. So off you go, dust off your hose, tuck in your shirt, and go and win her heart.
I'll wager 10 groschen he fails.
I'm in.
Whoa! I didn't expect you to agree right away. You're an animal.
Damn
You
right.
and I will get along just fine.
Well, you get along with everybody. Well, that is, if you don't punch them in the mouth at first sight.
Well, I gained up speech. We might as well use that, eh? Hustler, adept of the mystic arts, polished wares. I do haggle a bit. Let's go with oh man, dreaded warrior. Wait, partner in crime. You can sell stolen goods in without fear of detection. Oh heck yeah. Let's go with that. Alright, what else is there? Make sure I'm not... Okay, no available perk points.
I don't know.
Well, let's chat up Mishka.
Something sweet.
So, let's cheat a little bit and put on some, like, perfume. Some manly perfume. Let's actually make sure everything's all... Okay, great. Nothing to fix. Okay. Alright, I don't have anything that really ups my, we can drink some fine wine. Got some liquid courage in us.
You'll bring me anything I ask for.
Oh, Mishka, dearest. You give me no rest.
Really? Isn't it the other way around?
You keep me awake at night.
You poor thing. Try a decoction of Melissa and Valerian.
How I long to hold you tight.
I
Wow,
can hardly
harsh
breathe
lady.
as it is.
Wow.
Greetings.
How I long to kiss your
my coffee.
lips.
I'm here to break up his hitting on her and prove I'm the better hitter on her.
My hands on your hips.
Enough.
Wow.
I can't listen to another word.
That makes two of us.
And you are who?
I'm Henry.
What do you want here?
We're gonna rescue her.
Yeah.
To rescue a damsel?
There's no damsel here that needs rescuing.
The damsel has a voice and a name.
Oof.
And may I know it? Oof. Or is that impertinent?
Mishka.
Now look here.
Anything wrong?
I spoke to her first.
Are we on the marketplace here?
You think you can amuse Mishka more? That's a joke.
You're a joke.
You're a joke.
And that's all you can do to amuse Mishka?
If you hadn't
She liked it.
interrupted us so rudely,
Hey.
I'd have recited a poem to the girl.
You? A poem? You mean one that rhymes? Like, darling dear, bring me a beer?
You're so clever.
Okay, so I see number 3 is gonna go places.
Holding on to the grass. We're gonna go with the vagabond. I think.
I think that one has potential.
A vagabond I might be, with my pitcher empty. But now I am a lord, my dear, with a pitcher full of beer.
There might be something in that. Wojtek's been blabbering at me so long, I've worked up a thirst.
Blabbering?
Ooh.
I was keeping you company.
How about you just leave me alone?
Oof.
Have you still not got it into your head that I'm not interested in you or your reciting?
But wait! There's 2 more verses.
45
That's all
pages.
Too many.
This is all your fault. Who do you think you are? You turn up out of nowhere and start humiliating me in front of Mishka.
You're doing a good enough job of that without my help. I just happened to be passing.
I'll give you
Oh.
Ma. I challenge you to a duel.
What?
Are you afraid? Prove you're a man.
Wojtek, for the love of God, surely you're not going to fight here.
Oh.
I hope at least
Oh,
one
nice.
of you has some sense.
Well, she doesn't want me to fight, so...
A fight? No way. Go off and cry to your ma. I'll stay here with Mishka.
You can forget about that. Wojtek might be an idiot, but you'll know better.
Oh!
See, if you'd kept your nose out, it wouldn't have all gone to shit.
What a pack of idiots.
Seriously, Mishka would be mine if it wasn't for your...
That's fine.
Only a treat.
We better have a bite of sauerkraut as victory.
Don't have the patience to listen to that shit.
Would you look at that? The return of the prodigal son.
How did it go?
I kicked Wojtek's arse.